Hello and welcome to Kezbookreviews. How are you all? I hope you're all very, very well. What have I got for you today? Well, it's an absolutely fascinating book that I would call it a must-read for all women. I really do. I call it a must-read, and it's this book here. It's called The Good Witch. The author is Luciano Tonti. Now, Luciano has pointed out right from the beginning about this book and where the words witch, how it was invented, where it came from. It is a biblical word, but it's not meant the way the persecutors took it as. Now, where did it first start? Witch hunts first started by the misogynist King James when he came to the throne of England in 1603. Before witch hunts, women were part of a community-based workforce embedded in cooperation. They spun yarn, they worked as healers, they gardened and they kept animals. But after the witch hunts, they were excluded from professional guilds and the formal training that underpinned disciplines like weaving and medicine. It goes on. It is so meticulous in its research. I was so pleased when I could research it. Just go onto Google and type in some words, and the research is immaculate. It is a true story about her travels, her discoveries about witchhood, and I'm going to read you a little bit from the back. It said, for centuries, the work of women were viewed with suspicion. Their knowledge of bodies, nature, and community posed a threat to a masculine order, to men who saw themselves as something to be contained and controlled. Good Witch takes us back hundreds of years, which it does, to the dark times when witch hunts were sweeping Europe, North America from Salem to England, Scotland to the northern corners of Norway. Tens of thousands of women were persecuted, prosecuted and killed. And she also writes that she's standing in, I think she says one of the castles of the Tower of London, where witches were persecuted and executed and burnt. And there were over, I'm sure it says, 2,500 women. That's an enormous amount. And why was it done? Because King James was really good at holding theatre. That is just a discovery that never even occurred to me. Holding theatre, which means gathering people to watch. Today we can still feel the legacy of witch hunts in the way the natural world has been degraded, in the way humans have become disengaged from the things that make us truly happy. A campaign of disenchantments has sought to disconnect us from the earth and from each other. But enchantment was never truly lost, and it never has been truly lost. Across the globe, women are taking back the skills. We are taking back practices and stories that masculine societies have tried so hard to diminish or dismiss. Here, the author, Tonti, shows us how to return to a feminine power, and it's what the world desperately needs now more than ever. Now, she's not claiming let's rule the world. In this book, I found she was claiming what I strongly believe in, is equality. I'll leave it there with you there, folks. I do hope you will read the book. It is a fabulous book. It is on Amazon and on other places. I'll put it above as I normally do, so you can read the book and really realize what we as women have gone through, have risen through, and we are powering through it. And that's it from me. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you again with another fabulous author and a fabulous book. That's it from me.